What's going on, y'all? It's Monster Child back with another recap blog. This time we got Alpha League presents The Function, man. Shout out to everybody that came through. We had a nice little turnout. We was in there getting turned the fuck up. Energy was great. First battle of the night was Vicious Inc. versus Ill Blaze. This was the return of Ill Blaze. He was fired in this battle, man. First round though, Vicious Inc. spazzed the fuck out. He won that one pretty clear. Ill Blaze had a little slip up in the first, and Vicious was able to take that clear. Second and third, Ill Blaze was fired, man. Vicious Inc. wasn't terrible. He definitely had some dry spots. I definitely think he needs to work on his aggression, man. He was on the other side of the stage, rapping to Ill Blaze. Ill Blaze was in his shit the whole night. I wish I would have been able to quote some of the bars. He had Ill Blaze had a fire 90s scheme. Legend of the Hidden Temple, Rugrats, all that shit. It was fire, man. Vicious definitely had a nice little. They both had bald heads, and they both had some fire bald head bars. Shout out to Ice, bald head bars. Next up was Mark Watts versus Flawless. These are two dudes that I wasn't very familiar with. Flawless was crazy, man. He had some shit for Mark Watts. Mark Watts wasn't terrible. He had some dope shit. He had a fire diamond tester looking for flaws bar that was crazy. He had some shit, man. Flawless still might have took that debatably 3-0. There were definitely some close rounds in there that you might have been able to edge to Mark Watts. But yeah, that was that. Next up, I believe, was Dane Black and Heed. This battle was probably the most entertaining. Either that or Tez and Alias, but fire, man. Dane Black, came out in the first round and was dope. I think he was just a little too much for him, man. This is the Heed that we've been waiting for, man. He spazzed out for all 3 rounds. He might have had performance of the night. The energy was definitely there though. He'd had some shit, man. He had a fire bar about something like the chick is the robot. Something about pull up the head. He performed it crazy. It was fire, bro. Shout out to he, man. That was fire. We'll see how it looks on cam, but in the building, he was shaking shit, man. Next up was Tez versus Alias. This was a 1-rounder, dope battle. Tez came out, doing what Tez does, the freestyling, the charisma, the swagging on niggas. He pretty much had it all in this battle. Next up was Alias. I believe Alias started with a freestyle. Started a little slow, but once he got into his shit, man, he was spazzing the fuck out, man. He addressed a lot of shit, talking about Canada and all that shit. But Alias was fire, man. That battle, it's hard to judge one rounders. But they both did their thing, man. It'll be interesting to watch it on cam. But that was a close battle. Last battle of the night was Max versus Ant. This battle definitely had some history attached to it, man. Both these guys used to do poetry somewhere. But that first round, Max definitely took it there, man. He got personal. He had an interesting story about one of the poems that Ant had. I'm not gonna get into too many details about that, but let's just say that Max took that first round clear as day. Ant had some shit, but he was slow getting it started, man. Round number 2, Max came out again with it. He had a dope round. The second half of that second round, Ant started to kick up. He started coming with some shit. I think I had Ant edging that second round after at the end of the day. Third round, man, Max was getting the fuck off on Ant shoes, man. The Chucks, he had some fire. He had some fire Converse Star. He had some fire shit, man. Max is nice. But yeah, Max was wigging the fuck out on them shoes, man. He said, "What do you tell a dog when you want him to go away? Shoot!" That shit was fucking hilarious. You had to be there though. And had some shit in that third round. I don't know if it was enough, man. Max definitely had the crowd, man. He was wigging on them shoes though, man. Ant might have to give it up on them shoes. They was going up on a Tuesday in the front. But anyways, shit. Fuck with your boy, man. I'm in my bag now, man. Recaps, predictions every weekend. Next event, Ante Up. I'll be in the building for that. Subscribe, comment, share, all that good shit. And fuck with your boy. Peace.